good one on tap. It's the Minnesota Vikings and the Pittsburgh Steelers. The veteran Chris Boswell ready to get things going. And off we go from the Steel City. This one crushed. It's over the back line of the end zone. Touchback. And the ball's coming out to the 35. Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for 1st and 10. First play, and McCarthy to throw. He'll find his tight end, Josh Oliver. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. It's a gain of 10. That's enough for a quick first down.
So the athleticism of this tight end is pretty well documented, Mike. I mean, he can pick up yards after the catch. It's just such a rare trait for tight ends. So it's the size, it's the speed, it's the matchup problem. I mean, we got a glimpse of all of it right here.
On play action, here's McCarthy. That's into the hands of Aaron Jones.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and 4. Now McCarthy. That's caught by Jones out of the backfield. And they'll take this down inside the 35. They pick up 17 through the air. It'll be a Vikings first down.
That's already 2 catches for this guy. We haven't even seen him hand the ball to him yet. And that's really what these running backs have become in the league. They're really just all-around weapons. And if the ground game's not working, you can go to the air and vice versa. The more times this guy touches the ball, the better it is for this offense. These negative runs, they just make everything for the play caller that much more difficult, Mike. So they've got to find a way to be more efficient on these early downs, meaning 1st and 2nd down, because if not, you find yourself the entire game in 3rd.
And he'll take this one in. Justin Jefferson. Touchdown, Vikings. It's his 4th touchdown on the year. And that is the way to start a game. Not just score, but, Greg, score quickly. A nice opening drive for the first 6 points.
Well, it seems like the hour spent on that opening game script was time well spent. I mean, to take the ball right down the field that quickly, right out of the gates, that's a pretty good opening drive in an early 6 points.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. It's a return. Here comes Calvin Austin. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
On the check. They'll run with the rookie, drafted in the 3rd round. Will manage to get 2, maybe 3 on that carry. Blake Cashman up from the linebacker's spot to make the tackle.
Brings up 2nd down at the 29-yard line.
From the 29, here's 2nd and 6. They'll go again with Johnson. And he's going to get the first down up past the 35-yard line.
2nd down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up first down.
Ready, set. So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10. Get it. Willis now to throw. He'll let this one go long for Williams. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. That is a big-time play for the Steelers. 36 yards. Here's 1st and 10. Pistol snap to Willis. This one complete to Washington. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable 2nd down.
Out to his right. He doesn't pull away, and the ball is out. And fortunately, one of his teammates there to save him. He'll wind up getting enough to pick up the 1st down.
I feel like we see this so often, Mike, especially with how good these receivers are after the catch. They're so eager to pick up that extra yardage. Sometimes they don't completely put the ball away. And
good blocking, and he's in. Malik Willis. Touchdown, Steelers. Chris Boswell on for the point after. He knocks it through. And the Steelers come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Setting up to throw is McCarthy. This one is caught by Addison. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. About 15 yards to kick off the drive. It's a 1st down. On the handoff, Jones. And he's into the end zone. Aaron Jones. Touchdown, Minnesota.
that was a special run, Mike. I mean, it's just rare to have that combination of contact balance and strength to not only run through the contact, but then to also have the speed to break away once you get into the open field.
Reichert out now, following the touchdown, as he kicks this one away. Austin now to return this. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Got ready? Pass the 60, pass the 60. Ready? Mustang, Cowboy 80.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He'll let this one go long for Williams. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete.
I'll tell you what, Mike, with this guy's speed, he's not an easy target to overthrow. So that's one of those where they're telling this quarterback, throw it with everything you got. Just lay it out there. And more times than not, he's going to run under it. But in this case, just a little bit too much on it. He winds up overshooting his man.
A throw right side is intercepted. Picked off by Mekhi Blackman.
So not a lot of yards on the return, Mike, but that's okay. The number one thing, end up with the ball in your hands. And in this case, mission accomplished, and his guys are headed off the field to celebrate.
They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. Now a handoff. Jones. Good blocking to the 15. And he's in. Aaron Jones. Touchdown, Minnesota. Back That's his second touchdown of the game. He's doubled his season output. He now has 4. Reichard good with the extra point. And the Vikings will take a 21-7 lead. Reichard out now following the touchdown as he kicks this one away. Austin now to return this. Now an opening past the 30. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return.
At their own 34-yard line.
Okay, break. 19 tight. 19 tight. Deputy.
To throw is Willis. Going left side, and it's taken in by Williams. Down the left sideline. And he will go all the way. Jamison Williams. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Boswell adds the extra point, and the Steelers draw closer here. It's 21-14. Remember now, with the amended rule, onside kicks are now legal outside the fourth quarter, and they get to try it from the 34-yard line.
Well, you have to imagine this kicking unit saw something in the return unit all week that led them to believe they had an advantage for an onside kick, but they don't. Now all of a sudden the other team takes the ball with great field position.
Look at play action here with McCarthy. A dive and a catch. Incredible. A gain of 14. Good for a quick first down. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Off the play fake, it's McCarthy. He'll go right back to Jefferson. They connect again. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line. It's been a busy first quarter for him so far. His 3rd catch goes for a first down. From the gun, here's McCarthy. That is going to be pulled in. He's got it. Justin Jefferson. Touchdown, Vikings. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. Reichard now to add the extra point. The kick is good. The Vikings have doubled their advantage. It is now a 28-14 game. Reichard out now following the touchdown as he kicks this one away. Austin now to return this. They'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go.
Here's Willis. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
And that's exactly what every defense is trying to do in the passing game. They want to muddy up these windows, Mike. Make every throw as contested as possible. No separation, contact right at the catch point, and does a great job forcing the incomplete pass.
And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down.
It's so early in the game, you have to be careful now as coaches and players that you don't find yourself trailing early and get out of your game plan. There is so much time left. Stick to what you've worked on all week. There's plenty of time to chip away and see if you can make this thing close come the 4th quarter.
His throw on first down is going to be incomplete.
And when you look down the field, Mike, there's just really nobody creating any real separation. And Instead, he tries to give one of his guys a 50-50 contested catch opportunity, but with the coverage as tight as it was, it just falls incomplete.
Pass taken in by Johnson. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Now Willis. Rolling right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
2nd and 10.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers, 70 Timberwolves.
On the handoff, it's Johnson. And they'll take this down inside the 35. 14 on the pickup. That's a Steeler 1st down.
32-yard line.
Now, faking the give. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the 1st down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
Throwing, Willis. Catch is made. That is Williams. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
70 Timberwolves. 60 Bearcats, 60 Bearcats.
So they'll talk over what to do on this 3rd down play as we have hit the end of the 1st quarter. It's the Vikings with the edge. And we're back to the Steel City after this. 3rd down, they need 5. Throwing is Willis. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. He's going to have the 1st down, so they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. Sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. Really nice job there by the quarterback. Get into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch. Certainly not how they drew it up for his 1st catch of the game, but he's on the board, and I think the hope is continue to go his way, and next time, let's try to pick up some yards.
Moving to his right. That is caught, and he'll take it on in. Darnell Washington. Touchdown, Steelers. Boswell adds the extra point, and the Steelers are back to within 7. It's 28-21. Remember now, with the amended rule, onside kicks are now legal outside the 4th quarter, and they get to try it from the 34-yard line.
That's a big risk in this situation here, Mike. They're hoping to catch him by surprise, but now when you fail, the other team is able to not only have a short field, they got a chance to extend their lead.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. Open man is Davis. And he's close to a 1st down. Gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open. That's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. And he'll be forced out of bounds just a couple yards short of a first down. That's a pickup of 8.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. To the air once more is McCarthy. A throw there on 2nd down, going to be incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
They'll look to pick this up, 3rd and a yard. On 3rd and a yard, it's McCarthy. And he's got another one. Aaron Jones. Touchdown, Minnesota. A 3-touchdown game for him. That's now 5 on the year. Will Riker down on for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Vikings add on one more as they extend their 2nd quarter lead. Riker out now following the touchdown as he kicks this one away. This is going to be taken in at the 3. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. They'll start this on the ground with Johnson. And mark him down up beyond the 30. It's a nice start to the drive. Gain of 10 and a quick first down.
A really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to 3rd down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Josh Metellus. And the Vikings will take over here just past the 30.
The best way, Mike, for a defense to bait these bad throws is don't allow the quarterback to throw the ball to their first read. By the time he gets to the 3rd or 4th read, in this case, the defender has already put himself in position, jumped that route, challenged the receiver, and that's a big-time takeaway.
And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
At the 31-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's a throw. And the pressure gets there, and down he goes.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
On 3rd and long, here's McCarthy. That's caught by Davis. Pretty good effort on that one. It will not be enough. It's going to bring up 4th down.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks, and now they got a 4th down decision to make.
They'll go. Here's McCarthy. That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on 4th and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down.
You know, Mike, you could almost just look down in the huddle, and the players are looking at the sideline like, Coach, isn't the punt team going to come out? And the coach was having none of it. He says, no, you're staying on the field. We're being aggressive all day long, and we're going to go pick up this first down.
Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10. Willis down to throw. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. Davon Hargrave. He works his way in and a big milestone sack, number 50 in his career. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Let's go now. Viking 18. Ready?
Pistol snap to Willis. Working free downfield. It is Julio. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. This one's good for a first down. So, 2 minutes to play in a back-and-forth first half. We'll come back to the Steel City after this. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Cowboy 80.
Willis now to throw. He finds Austin with the grab. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 19-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 6.
Mustang 19.
To throw, here's Willis. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
To throw is Willis. This one grabbed by Austin. And they're going to have enough to convert here. And it sets up 1st and goal.
So there's a saying in the NFL, Mike, short throw, long catch, and that's exactly what they wanted to go with here. Operate in the quick game, don't stress the protection, and while he didn't get necessarily the big play, he does get enough to move the chains.
Some room to run as he takes it down to the 2-yard line.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional, you become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
The 2nd down throw is incomplete.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. Sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
And he's in. Calvin Austin. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. And the show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A 3rd touchdown pass with that one.
Like, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in, but I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. He'll start at the 2. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. On 1st down, here's McCarthy. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. So now a timeout for the Vikings. That is their first. They stop it here with just under 40 seconds until halftime. McCarthy to the air on second down. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
McCarthy from the gun here on third down. And that is incomplete. He was trying to get it to Aaron Jones that time. And that'll set up fourth down. It'll be a punt coming from the Vikings. Calvin Austin deep for the Steelers. This one fielded out beyond the 25. And it'll be brought down. A short return. And they'll take over there.
At their own 33-yard line.
Get it.
Throwing, Willis. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, take it in over the middle. The Steelers will use one of their timeouts as they'll stop with 17 seconds to go in half number one.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half, and just seems this possession is going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
Let's go now. Tap the 60. Tap the 60. Street. Rig. Dragon 60. Check match. Go street. Ready.
Willis. Get this complete. It's Williams over the middle. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Now Pittsburgh will bang a timeout here. That's their second. As that'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half.
33-yard line.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Willis to throw. Moving left, and they're going to track him down. He couldn't find a receiver, and down he goes. Now here's a timeout. They're going to take it with 8 seconds remaining until the break.
And after allowing a chunk play on that previous down, nice job there settling in. They make a big play of their own, and they get him down for a sack.
On the jump. Buffalo 18. 70 Lions. 18 Rattler. 18 7 Pirates. 19 Lump. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Hurt. Right there. Hurt. 70 Rangers. Go.
Now Willis. Forced out to his right. And he'll let it go deep for Johnson.
So I like the aggressiveness of the call, but as the rest of the game unfolds, Mike, there needs to be better overall execution. A little bit cleaner. Next thing you know, they're going to hit some of those big shots.
Third and long.
Here we go. Mustang Knight, 60 Eagle, 60 Bobcat, Warrior, 70, trap 50.
Throwing, Willis. And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The first half has come to an end. Quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. This returnable from the 4.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22.
Let's go now. 65, 65.
Here's Willis. This one complete to Washington. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after.
Into space. And he's going to take this one all the way. 72 yards. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Boswell adds the extra point. And the Steelers will tie things up all even at 35. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Three tight ends in the game to start the drive. They'll run it with Jones to begin this drive. And a strong 1st down run. Pickup of 9. Setting up 2nd and short.
Brings up 2nd and a yard.
On the draw, here's Jones. Inside the 25. They're going to have it 1st and goal. He'll be out of bounds at about the 5-yard line.
Wow, I mean, he's going to be disappointed he wasn't able to take that all the way, but that's still a heck of a run. In the end, after a good tackle to save the touchdown, they're still going to be set up with 1st and goal.
They'll run it here with Jones. And he will score again. Aaron Jones. Touchdown, Vikings. Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon. Reichert now to add the extra point. He gets it to go. And the Vikings will go up by 7.
Vikings 42. Steelers 35. Will Reichert to kick off for the Vikings.
Reichert out now following the touchdown as he kicks this one away. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. Now a hit, and he lost the football. Special teams has come up with the recovery. Special teams comes through again. We don't talk about it nearly enough, but sometimes the biggest plays of the game happen like that one. The kickoff return, fumble, recovered, and momentum swings again.
Everybody loves to see a big return, Mike, but the priority of any kick return unit, just give your offense a chance to possess the ball. And in this case, they don't do that. They turn the ball over, and now they find themselves back out there on defense.
From the gun, here's McCarthy. Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him.
This offense came into this drive hoping to extend their narrow lead, Mike, but instead, after 1st down, they find themselves in 2nd and forever following that big sack right out of the gate.
On 2nd down, here's McCarthy. That's caught by Jefferson on the right side. And he's into the end zone yet again. Jefferson. Touchdown, Minnesota. That is his 3rd touchdown of the afternoon. Reichert good with the extra point. And the Vikings will extend this 3rd quarter lead. Reichert out now following the touchdown as he kicks this one away.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Get your money up. I can run it down. On all of us. On my people now. On what I love. Ooh, baby, it's dangerous. Your problems are just not the same to us.
So the drive begins with a give to Johnson. He'll get this ahead for about 3. But veteran safety Harrison Smith, they're on the stop.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 6. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He'll let this one go long for Williams. And he's got another one. Jamison Williams. Touchdown Steelers. That is his 3rd touchdown of the afternoon. Now Willis and his offense preparing to go for 2. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Isaiah Rodgers. He's inside the 30. And he takes it back all the way. How about a pick 2 as we confirm? The play backfires for the offense in a big way. Remember now, with the amended rule, onside kicks are now legal outside the 4th quarter, and they get to try it from the 34-yard line.
That's a risky call here, but I understand what they're thinking. You find yourself down in the 3rd quarter. How do we steal some possessions? How do we get the ball back to our offense to cut into this deficit? But now in return, it's your defense that now has the tough task.
The middle of the field, taken in by Addison. And they'll take this down inside the 35. On 1st and 10, it's McCarthy. The all-pro Cameron Hayward. He gets him to drop it. It's a loss of 8.
The offense goes from feeling really good about the previous play with a real nice pickup to then on the ensuing play ending up going the complete opposite direction. Really nice job here by the defense immediately getting back on track. What do the coaches say? Just play the next play. That's exactly what they did.
He's into space past the 25. And he'll be taken down. A 19-yard pickup there. 1st down, Minnesota.
They do a really nice job of picking up the pressure, and that's what allows him to have the time to go through his entire progression. He sees his check down wide open, gets the ball into his hands, and he does the rest.
And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
They run it once more with Jones. Once again, this defense up to the task. They stop it for no gain yet again. And now it's 3rd down. Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. And on 3rd down, that ball's incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there. And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
That one's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 20-yard line.
An unbalanced look to the left here on 1st down. Throwing is Willis. This one down the field for Freiermuth. This one.
Hijo de tu puta madre.
Defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
2nd and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Back to throw. Forced to his right. He bought as much time as he could, but he will finally be taken down.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the third sack of the game. And this defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. First grab for Metcalf. Good for the first down. From the 32 now. Here's first and 10.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Here's Johnson. He'll take this forward for about a yard at best. That's Andrew Van Ginkel in on the tackle. From the 34-yard line, here's second and 8.
34-yard line.
He'll drop to throw. Forced out left. Now he'll run. And he wisely hit the deck at the end of that one. No unnecessary shot there. It is a first down.
They got to do a better job of keeping the quarterback contained in the pocket all week, Mike, against mobile quarterbacks. You talk about rushing as a group. This time they get a little undisciplined with their rush lane integrity, and he makes them pay.
Over the middle, Metcalf has it. And he will score. D.K. Metcalf. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
Well, it seems this game is kind of getting to the point, Mike, where it's defense optional. I mean, both these teams are really just having their way with their opponent. They're going up and down the field, and after this long touchdown, yes, this is great if you're a fantasy player, but it's not so great if you're a defensive coordinator.
And he will get in for the 2. They open us a bag of tricks on the goal line and add a pair of points.
I know it sounds like I'm being biased, Mike, but I'm really not. Down here this close to the end zone, especially on two-point tries, the size, the length, the athleticism, and matchups these tight ends can create, man, they are a tough handle, and it leads to 2 points. This is tough. You're trying to give your guys a chance and time it just right, but you have to hit it hard enough. This time, it doesn't go 10 yards. Not going to work out.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it first and 10. Now Jones, and he is planted in the backfield. Defenders crashing through, blow up that play behind the line.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
As he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. But we do know it'll be third down.
Really can't afford to go 3 and out here, Mike. I know you got the lead, but it's not insurmountable by any means, especially after they just scored their last time out. So they've got to dial up their best third down protection, best third down play, whatever it is, by any means necessary. They've got to keep this drive alive.
And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down mark.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
So back and forth they go as we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
A 49-yard attempt.
His kick is good. He got it. A big 3 points as they extend their fourth quarter lead.
So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. He's going to air one out for Metcalf. And he will take this one in. 79 yards. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Greg, how often do we say it's a one-possession game, and that's a two-part story? Part one taken care of right there with the touchdown.
All right, Mike, so they go down and they get the all-important touchdown. But only half the time is this truly a one-score game. They need this two-point conversion here to tie it up.
On the zone read, he'll keep it himself. And he will get into the end zone for two, and this game is tied. All even. Fourth quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchdown. Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for 1st and 10. Now McCarthy. This one complete to Oliver. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. That's good for 27 and a first down.
Now, this is the epitome of a really short throw and a really nice run after catch. And listen, for a quarterback, it all counts the same. You don't always have to throw the ball downfield to generate explosive plays, and these drag routes can be very, very effective.
And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. They go right back to him. This catch good for 11 and a first down. Setting up to throw is McCarthy. Reaching for it, the tight end couldn't bring it in. It's incomplete. Looking for T.J. Hawkinson on that one. And that will lead to a second down.
Timing and trust. Critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. A little play action here with McCarthy. Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. 6 catches for him in the ballgame now. This one's good for a first down.
And his great game continues. And all game long, Mike, he's really been on the receiving end of a lot of big plays, but I think we might have just seen his best one yet.
The throw once more. Here's McCarthy. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pick up of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hand, and results in a completion. And the key to this balanced attack, like the one we're seeing here, Mike, is that everything looks the same. The defense is constantly on their heels as they try to diagnose what play is coming next. That level of unpredictability gives them the edge on any given down. Tie game, 4th quarter. This defense knows the importance of keeping this thing at a 3-point game. What a big play there with the tackle for loss on 1st and goal.
2nd and goal. Jones will score. Touchdown, Vikings. Greg, every touchdown counts the same, but The ones you get in the fourth quarter, they are the ones that feel a little more important.
Yeah, now the pressure shifts to your defense. Your offense was able to go out and get the lead here late. Does your defense have enough left in them to get one more stop?
This is the score, Vikings 64, Steelers 57.
So the lead is 7 now. Here in this fourth quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. Austin now to return this.
Austin on the return. The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Here is first and 10.
Go! Go! Let's go!
On the ground, it's Johnson. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Here comes second down.
Go!
They'll drop to throw. Scrambling to his left. He runs with it. And he's into a slide to avoid the contact. Does so successfully, and it's a first down.
Mike, this is great awareness by the quarterback manipulating the pocket. He feels the pressure coming on around him, but so often the soft spot is moving up in the pocket. That's exactly what he does. Takes off down the middle of the field, picks up good yardage, and a first down.
Moving to his left. He'll get rid of it and complete it. They're going to work this down inside the 45. That's another first down, another big play. The defense has some issues. Gain of 18.
Get it!
They'll run with Johnson. And a spirited run there, somehow managing to gain a couple of yards.
Brings up second down.
Second and 7.
Dragon 60! Here we go! Here we go! 70!
Willis now to throw. He finds Austin with the ground. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
It's a gain of 14 yards.
6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a first down. Final minute, still 2 timeouts remaining as we get to first and 10. He keeps it himself, and he'll be out of bounds down at the 15-yard line. Give him 11 on the scramble. Give them a new set of downs.
When you find yourself trailing here late in the game, decision-making is critical. Not only is he able to extend the drive by picking up the first down with his legs, great job by the quarterback understanding, get out of bounds, stop the clock, save as much time as possible as they try to make a comeback.
And he's going to slide down with the first down inside the 5. Give them a dozen yards on that one and give them first and goal. Now Pittsburgh will bang a timeout here. That's their second.
Okay, ready?
Here we go. First and goal. They'll run with Johnson. And it's a touchdown. They have gotten to within 1, and a 2-point conversion can give them the lead here in the final minute.
Mike, I know everyone has their opinions about whether to kick it or go for 2, but my honest opinion is I don't even think there's a decision to be made. I'm keeping my offense on the field. We've practiced all week for our gotta-have-it 2-point play. Dial it up. Do not play for overtime. Win this game now in regulation.
And he'll go down back at the 4-yard line.
Mike, this is the right call. I know it didn't necessarily work out for them in this case, but with this little amount of time left, try to end the game in regulation. Don't force this thing to overtime. They get that two-point play. Barring a miracle, they win. They end up coming up short, but I still think it's the right play.
They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. On the give, it's Jones. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this fourth quarter. So it is a win for our visitors, the Vikings. They bounced back from the loss last week. Really put in a determined effort to come away with the victory. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say so long, everyone.